So guys, we are in the Easter festive season, and Good Friday to you all. If you are watching this video, Good Friday to you all. In today's video, we are going to talk about Black Star players. Most of them have left the Black Star team camp in Morocco, Marrakesh, and have returned back to their football clubs where they are going to play football matches over the weekend. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about Abdul Fatawu Issahaku because today he featured for Leicester City where they lost 1-0 against Bristol City. Bet investors are not happy. We are going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Mohammed Kudus, yes, the star boy. I'm going to give you some updates about him and also his injury update live on Sports Corner GH. There is good news concerning Majeed Ashimeru and also Francis Amuzu. We are going to talk about that. And lastly, we are going to take a look at what Gareth Southgate, the coach of England, said about Kobbie Mainoo after he performed wonderfully well for England against Belgium, amongst many others. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed, we thank you very much and may God richly bless you. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it. And I want to begin with Mohammed Kudus. Now, we know most of our Muslim brothers and sisters are, partaking in the Ramadan. And Mohammed Kudus, as part of what he does normally yearly, has given some items out to Muslim brothers and sisters who are partaking in the Ramadan. And you can see some of the pictures here. And as the saying goes, God always blesses a cheerful giver. So Mohammed Kudus, may God richly bless you. Mohammed Kudus is doing so well with this kind gesture. Now, let's move away from this and talk about Mohammed Kudus' injury and also fitness issue. Now, Mohammed Kudus was included in Otto Addo's 26-man squad, the original one. But later, Mohammed Kudus called Otto Addo and also the GFA and asked them that he wants to opt out because he was feeling some sort of discomfort and also he's feeling fatigue. He wants to rest during this period. I mean, his request was granted, so he did not feature for the Black Stars in the two friendly games we played against Nigeria and also Uganda. Now, the reports we are picking on Mohammed Kudus is that now he's fine and fit and ready to feature for West Ham. Tomorrow, West Ham are going to face off with Newcastle United in an early kickoff in the English Premier League. And Mohammed Kudus is going to feature for West Ham. I can't wait to see Mohammed Kudus play football again. It's been a while. Because the Black Stars, without Mohammed Kudus, they are playing some way. It's high time the Black Stars play and win games without Mohammed Kudus. But guys, the latest update is that Mohammed Kudus is fit and ready to feature for West Ham in their next game against Newcastle United. And also, he has also given items, items for brothers and sisters who are partaking in the Ramadan. Let's move away from Mohammed Kudus and talk about Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. He was included and also part of Otto Addo's 26-man squad who played against Nigeria and also played against Uganda. In fact, a lot of Ghanaians did not like Abdul Fatawu Issahaku's performance against Uganda. Today, he featured for Leicester City against Bristol City in the Championship. And we all know that Leicester City, their time were close to getting promoted to the English Premier League, but quite of late, their performance is not something nice to write home about. And today, it has not been easy for both Leicester City and also bet investors. Because bet investors believe that as for Leicester City, they have all it takes to get promoted to the English Premier League. But then that wasn't the case today. Today, they really disappointed big time. Big time. They lost 1-0. And Abdul Fatawu Issahaku started in that game. He played quite well in my own opinion. But I felt like generally the team really looks disorganized. And I don't know if it's from fatigue, from the fact that most of the players were at international duties. And I think this is going to run out amongst a lot of teams. So if you're a bet investor, be very careful on which teams you select, particularly this weekend. But then, guys, Leicester City lost. Abdul Fatawu Issahaku started that game after, returning from the Black Star team camp. Let's move away from that and talk about Majeed Ashimeru. Now, Majeed Ashimeru also was not included in Otto Addo's final squad to play against Nigeria and Uganda because he was now returning from injury. Now, during the international break, he was part of analyst team that were playing some friendly matches and also indoor games just to make sure that he is fit enough to be able to play for Anderlecht in their next game. But then the good news you are receiving is that Majeed Ashimeru is fit. He is fit. He has been declared fit by the coaches, the technical team and also the medical team for him to start Anderlecht's next game. Now, he's not the only one. Francis Amuzu is also a Ghanaian player who plays for Anderlecht. That player, at one point, he said he doesn't want to play for Ghana. Now he says he wants to play for Ghana. But then the player, He has been struggling with injuries quite of late, but the good news is that he's also fit and has been declared ready for selection. So guys, this is the good news concerning Majeed Ashimeru. We will be seeing him a lot playing for Anderlecht from now to the end of the season, and we hope that he can keep his fitness, because in June we have a very serious game to play, the Black Stars World Cup 2026 qualifiers. We need all our key players available, and in fact most Ghanaians would love to see the return of Majeed Ashimeru, because currently there's no creativity in the Black Stars. Majeed Ashimeru brings that to the Black Stars. Let's move away from Majeed Ashimeru and talk about the star boy, Kobbie Mainoo. Now, calling him the star boy because, getting an England call-up is one thing, but then playing in that England national team, starting and getting man of the match is also another thing. So it's a star boy level. So after playing against Belgium, he did so well, and he even picked up man of the match against Belgium. And a lot of people are talking about his performance. And even most people feel like, Kobbie Mainoo is what is missing in the England national team. Now, this goes straight to Ghanaians, because you are not going to get Kobbie Mainoo, which I've already made my stance on. I feel like we have a lot of players who can play similarly like Kobbie Mainoo, or even give you more, if they are given the opportunity to play in the senior national team or the junior national team. But then this is what Gary Southgate had to say about Kobbie Mainoo after his brilliant performance. He says that Kobbie Mainoo brought us something completely different creatively. He had a fabulous week. Everything we saw with his club, he replicated it in the England jersey. Very calm, comfortable under pressure, and very strong. And these are things coming from Gary Southgate, the coach of the England national team. Now, if Kobbie Mainoo ends up playing Euros for England, it's over. There's no way we can even go and convince Kobbie Mainoo to come, which I think is fine. It's fine. I see Ghanaians complaining after Kobbie Mainoo performing very well, and Ghanaians are doing imagination. Like, hey, if Kobbie Mainoo is in the if you people, you like if. And like if Kobbie Mainoo is in Black Star midfield with Mohammed Kudus and Majeed Ashimeru win World Cup. Hey. You not giving them adaptation crying it. Then you come to talk about Kobbie Mainoo. But then guys, to me, I've already made my stance. If Kobbie Mainoo has made his decision, he should move where he is. We'll also look for players who are here, homegrown. If you go to Ghana Premier League, players go. Even let's put Ghana Premier League aside. Even Ghanaian players who are playing outside. Talent, no, it's just that they don't give them the opportunity to showcase it, and that is the painful aspect of it. But guys, this is the latest update I've gathered concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players. Mohammed Kudus gifting Muslim brothers and sisters some gifts during the Ramadan season, and also Mohammed Kudus has been declared fit and available for selection in West Ham's next game against Newcastle. Abdul Fatawu Issahaku featuring for Leicester City as they lost to Bristol City, which is going straight to bet investors. Most people are not happy with Leicester City, and you guys should be very careful. Money not in the system. Money is not in the system. So if you are taking bets, but take your time, okay? So guys, that is all I have for you for today. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.